Now with this unit, you've got a job printed out for which you would like to go for an interview. And this is all about interview planning. And one of the questions, which is harder to answer than in some cases than you might think, is what is the name of the company? So you need to know the name of the company, and you'll need to know their address for later on when you do your route planning, but you need their name in the first instance. Now, when you've got your job printed out in front of you, one of the things you may notice is quite often they'll tell you the name of the job, which is great, HGV technician. So that can go in there. The job role you're interviewing for can go in there, but they don't tell you the name of the company advertising. Or they put an agency. So in other words, you have to go to the agency before you actually find out. So what I'm going to say is it's not important to get the exact name as long as it doesn't contradict this. So if there's no address here or no name of the company here, which is what you're looking for, and there's no name of the company here, you can find out a company and just write it straight onto the job. So what we're going to do, we're going to use Google Maps to have a look. The job is in Nuneaton, so we're going to go to Nuneaton and we're going to have a look for HGV technicians, and we're going to find a company, which is fine. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. So you've got your job in front of you. First of all, you need to go to Google Maps. So at the top here, just type Google Maps. Google Maps, the top one, and then you get a little map. Now the first thing we need to do is to go over to the area where the job is, and it's put, well, UK Mid Nuneaton, that's the important word. So that's the name of the town, or the nearest town. So we're going to go to Nuneaton. So if you type that in there, it doesn't have to be in letters or anything, just type it in and it'll automatically zoom onto Nuneaton. That's Nuneaton there. You don't need this information, you don't have to clear it either, but so this is Nuneaton. Now the next thing we're going to do, because it will search this area for us, is look for the job role. Now here we've got HGV technician, so if we type that in to the Google search, it will find a company, because what we're looking for is a company name and address. So if we just type HGV technician in here, we're over Nuneaton. If we type now HGV technician, it doesn't have to have capital letters, just type it in, enter. Search that area. You see the map zoomed out a little bit because Nuneaton's actually here, and the nearest company, and that's near enough for us, Ford, Slater, Van Centre, which will be great. It also appears here, they all appear here, all these red dots appear. The nearest one to Nuneaton is that, so we're going to use that as our company and our address, which is great because it's all here. Ford and Slater Van Hire. They obviously use HGV technicians, so we're going to say that that is where our interview is. So what I suggest you do now is, first of all, Ford and Slater Van Centre. So that's the name of the company, and that needs to go in here. Slater Van Centre. Okay, so now you've got the name of the company to which you are going for an interview, and you've got the job role there. Probably also suggest, because we're going to research these people later and we're also going to do a map, it is worth writing down the address. We can find them again later, although we do need a postcode for that. I would probably just click on this and you'll get a full address. There it is. 22 Hazelhurst Drive, Braunston Town, Leicester, LE11. We need that. So what I would do, I would write this address because we need it later, and we might as well write it down while we found it. Write this address, so you've got the name of the company and the name of and the address, and just write it on your job. So write it on your job page, just write it anywhere on here, the name of the company and the address, because we will need that later. And that's how to find the company name and address from a job advert. All we need, because it's not telling you the name of the company. They often don't, because they want you to go to the agency and find out first. So, like I say, all you need is the area where the job's located, Nuneaton. Go to Google Maps, type it in, and then if you type the job role in, you will find a company, and we can use that company for this example. That's it. Okay.